My country people, if you know you as a woman, you still have a loving husband, a man who love and cherish you, omo, comot cap for that man. Yes, because women are going through a lot, all in the name of marriage. You know, when I talk about women, other people will say, you are talking about women, what about men? It's 50-50%. But my dear, I tell you, that what women go through in family, in marriage, is even more, more serious than what a man goes through in the marriage. Mr. Zohe has come out to tell the world, he came out with his lovely wife to tell the world how unfaithful he was to his wife when they newly married, how unforgiving and how hated he was towards his wife. He came out to pour his heart. He's in the mood of regret right now, but he said that he has tried everything possible to make sure that he is good to his wife, that all those years he has wasted all in the name of wickedness, in the name of his not my sex, all in the name of this and that, that he has come back, he has retrieved his step, he has come back to build those years, to make his wife forget about all those things. You are going to watch this video I have now to show you. We know about Jul Edochie. We know about him very well. Everybody know about him. How he has taken a step, a challenge step that is almost, destroying him.
Marriage. Originally, when we got married, by 8, 9, she's dead to the world. She's sleeping. I can be up till about 2 a.m. before I go to sleep. So I would sit down doing nothing. An idle mind is truly a devil's workshop. That's about where it started from. I used to do night browsing. So I can go and do midnight browsing. In fact, I stopped going out. If I go out, it's just to go and misbehave and come back. I was almost always in my room, just doing nothing, just watching porn, sometimes masturbating. I didn't know how to stop. The last straw was, we just finished making love and she's falling asleep as usual. And I go into the bathroom and I carry my phone with and start watching porn. And something woke her up and she came and met me watching porn and masturbating. So she said, "I want for you. I share for you." And turned and went back to bed. She didn't say another word to me. But I switched off and I went towards the door and just sat down there and I crawled like a baby. And this was maybe around 12:01 midnight. And I was there till the wee hours of the morning. She now woke up and looked at me and said, "You're still there?" She was like, "Do you need help?" I said, "Yes." And she gave me the one word that helped to heal me. "Are you sure you need my help?" I said, "Yes." "So are you looking, can we look for therapists and everything? Why not surf the net?" That was the one word. Why not surf the net and look for help? And I found Covenant Eyes. She became my accountability partner and my dad, who was my best friend. I added them both. So if I was to open on my phone, my laptop, my tablet, anything that was associated to even my emails, they got a message, a text or an email. My dad would get the same thing. So because they are my accountability partner, it was expected that they would call me. So the fear of repeating this cycle started my recovery because I was too ashamed of what I had become. At that time, I was this kind of woman. I would say, Emmanuel, no. When women are talking out, me, boldly, I would hit my chest. I say, me, he's not my husband, oh. He can never cheat on me. He can never do anything to hurt me. The way I put him, on a very high, pedestal. And it was like, we're there, and then he pushed me. And then let me to just fall down. I've never, even as a young lady, when I was, dating men, I had never gone through I didn't know what heartbreak was. But that time, I knew what heartbreak was. When people are crying now about heartbreak, I understand what they feel because I felt it. I felt it in
my marriage. And to top it all, at that time, pornography has a way of eating your brain cells. It eats your creative capacity. So he wasn't doing anything. I was the one working. I was doing everything. Even his clothes, I was the one buying, plus pants and boxers. It's not to belittle him, but it's to show you how pornography takes away everything, every energy, everything from you. If you ask him, okay, can you come and do this or do that? He will tell you he cannot do it. A lawyer, he will tell you he cannot do it. And then I'm wondering, this is the person that, has helped me in my journey, growth as a believer in the ministry. He was the one, writing and doing all of those things and, helped to fix the ministry and everything. And this person doesn't have anything to offer again. No creative capacity, nothing. So I was tired, So I became the husband and the wife. One day I just packed my things, I packed my things to leave. I was trying to drive the car to go out. They refused. So I said, okay, now. I packed my things early morning, before 6 a.m. I put some things in the bag and I started walking. And he ran to the room and told his parents, He told his parents, and then his father came out and saw me walking to the junction. His father was just following me. He didn't say anything. Daddy was just following me. He didn't say anything. His mother had already called my mom. My mom now called me. As I saw my mom's call, I picked. I started calling. I said, so they called you. I just started, you don't want me to come to your house? I know where to. I will go somewhere. I have money. I'll rent. I was just talking. My mom now said, calm down. I understand. Calm down. Just calm down and just hear me out. Because I was already filled with a lot of rage and anger. Say, just hear me out. Okay, where are you? I said, I'm going to the junction. She said, okay, wherever you are, just sit down, wait for me. I'll come and pick you here. Then we'll go to the house together. I'll take you home. Don't worry. I understand. And then I stayed. I sat at the junction, and then his father came and sat close to me, and he was just, touching me. And I knew he was praying. He was just touching me. He didn't say a word. He was just touching me. He didn't say anything. Then my mom came, took us back to the house, the family house, the house. Then we entered the room, and my mother-in-law looked at me and said, Ken, you are going through all of this. Because he went and just confessed everything to them, to her, everything. He was desperate, for change, and that was what made me, to stay, because he wanted to change. It's not that you might go, that kind of thing, go. But he was desperate for change. If you ask me how, I went through it right now, I really don't know, but for the grace of God.
Destroying his career, derailing everything about his life. There was a time I came out on the last video I made. I talked about the imbecility spirit in men. And some went to the comment section, they were like, what is she talking about? Imbecility spirit. What does she is still talking about? I made mention of those men who are not contented with what they have. Those men who are not husband to their wives. Number one thing is for you to be a man. Number two things for you to be a married man. And number three things is for you to be a husband to that your wife. There are some, they are man to their wife. If you know you are still a man, and even when you enter marriage, you still remain a man, you are not husband to your wife. You know that Kolo the warrior brain. Let me put it that way. This man, is a man when he got married to his wife. He don't believe in his wife. He do things, recklessly, stupidly. Let me just use it that way. He doesn't take his wife advice. He felt that he knows everything. So as a woman, you are the neck. You just have to sit. Whatever decision I bring to the table, accept it that way. As a woman, that your opinion must not count when it comes to things in the marriage. Why did I say that women go through a lot? Number one, in their immediate home, that's between them, their husband, and their children. What they face alone is like It's so annoying and painful. But they will still maintain, all in the name of, marriage. Let peace reign in my home. Is it the gbasgbos that they get from their in-law side? Even from the family where they come from, they still face challenge, they still face gbasgbosa there. Is it in the society? Bullying comes from women from different angles. Will I still talk about the church, what they go through? Like, it's just too much on women. And if you're in that kind of shoe, and you now enter into the house of a man who is not worthy to be called a husband, a man who was once a boy, and even in his marriage, he still remains a boy. My dear, you're in a very big problem. Very big problem, in a very big mess. In fact, that one no be marriage again. Now matches. Yes. It's no longer marriage. It pains me too much. Like when I keep on talking about Jul Edochie, a lot of people will be like, allow those family to rest. How can you rest? These are the kind of men that has polluted our society. These are the kind of men, we all know that even children, they don't like to emulate something good. They like to, emulate things that are not, that will add no value to their life. You see a young girl now of 12 years, see any auntie that wear a tight clothes, very long hair, behaving stupidly, and is not, like the girl will want to behave like her, want to take her footstep. That is what is happening in our society. So why must you make yourself available as a man to stand in that gap where you know that you're just like a mirror to the upcoming one, where they can look up to you. They want to be like you, whatever you do, they feel that yes, it is good. They want to emulate you. They want to behave like you. They want to pick up from your character. And you said I shouldn't talk about somebody, a man like that. I shouldn't even bring even Two-Face to my table of discussion. I will. Why won't I? If you behave well, we will talk good of you. If you behave bad, we talk so badly, and ill of you is what you deserve, you get in return. Or don't you know there is something called karma? What goes around comes around. You can't just keep on going around the society, spoiling the upcoming ones, spoiling the children, spoiling the innocent children. And they are looking up to you. They want to be like you. They want to emulate your stupid behavior, stupid character. I say no. Some people go to comment section and they begin to insult. No. You don't talk like that. The only thing you can do is to pray for them. Don't you know that when a man is possessed with the spirit of imbecility, when a man is addicted to something, it is very, very difficult to convince that man to stop it. It will only take the grace of God for that man to depart from that part that it feel that is giving happiness, is sweetening him. You see a man in our society today will get married to a loving wife, a helpful wife, a supportive wife, and they will abandon that woman because they want to taste okbano soup and taste egusi soup. It is not acceptable. You forget that such man have children. They are looking up to him. What will they learn from you? What exactly do you think those your children will learn from you? They will go ahead polluting our societies. Look at that man now. He's regretting after that woman has passed through a lot, has suffered. In his hand, you have come out. And those men with imbecility spirit, they are the one that marry good wife, a loving wife. They will take the advantage of their wife not talking, not outspoken, is gentle, is quiet. They will use it against that woman. No matter what I do, if I fly to the moon, go to the sky, if I come back, I ask for forgiveness, she will forgive me. It shouldn't be that way. You are hurting the feelings of that woman. You are hurting that woman so terribly. Try and change. I still remain Oni Lolo the way. Please subscribe to this channel. We love you.